Do you want to talk about your daily life in English, but you do not know how to start? Are you looking for simple words and sentences to share your day with others? Today we will learn how to talk about your daily life in easy English. Welcome to Podlish Studio. My name is Anna, and I am happy you are here. When I started learning English, I wanted to tell my friends about my day, but I did not know the right words. Maybe you feel the same. Do not worry, we will learn together step by step. Why is it important to talk about your daily life in English? When you can talk about your day, you can make new friends, share your feelings, and connect with people from different places. You can also practice your English every day. Talking about your daily life is a great way to learn new words and sentences. Let's talk about some background. Daily life means the things you do every day. These are simple things like waking up, eating breakfast, going to school or work, and relaxing at home. Everyone has a daily routine. When you talk about your daily life, you use simple present tense. This means you use words like I wake up, I eat, I go, I play, and I sleep. Now, let's learn how to talk about your daily routine. I will show you some easy sentences. You can use these sentences to talk about your own day. Let's start with the morning. In the morning, you can say, I wake up at 7 o'clock, I get out of bed, I brush my teeth, I wash my face, I take a shower, I get dressed, I eat breakfast, I drink tea or coffee, I pack my bag, I leave the house. Now, let's talk about going to school or work. You can say, I go to school by bus, I walk to school, I ride my bike to work, I start work at 9 o'clock, I study English at school, I meet my friends, I talk to my teacher, I do my homework, I have lunch at 12 o'clock. In the afternoon, you can say, I finish school at 3 o'clock, I go home, I help my family, I play with my brother or sister, I watch TV, I listen to music, I read a book, I do my homework. In the evening, you can say, I eat dinner with my family, I talk to my parents, I play games on my phone, I take a walk, I relax at home, I take a shower, I brush my teeth again, I go to bed at 10 o'clock. Let's put it all together. Here is an example of a daily routine. I wake up at 7 o'clock. I brush my teeth and wash my face. I eat breakfast and drink tea. I go to school by bus. I study English and math. I have lunch at school. I finish school at 3 o'clock. I go home and do my homework. I play with my friends. I eat dinner with my family. I watch TV and then go to bed at 10 o'clock. Now, let's learn some useful words for daily life. Wake up, get up, brush, wash, shower, dress, eat, drink, pack, leave, go, walk, ride, start, study, meet, talk, do, have, finish, help, play, watch, listen, read, relax, take, sleep. You can use these words to make your own sentences. For example, I wake up early. I eat bread and eggs for breakfast. I go to work by car. I help my mother in the kitchen. I play football in the park. I read a story before bed. Let's practice together. I will ask you some questions and you can answer. What time do you wake up? What do you eat for breakfast? How do you go to school or work? What do you do after school? Who do you eat dinner with? What do you do before bed? You can answer like this. I wake up at 6 o'clock. I eat rice and eggs for breakfast. I go to school by bike. After school, I play with my friends. I eat dinner with my family. Before bed, I read a book. Now, let's talk about weekends. On weekends, your routine may be different. You can say, on Saturday, I do not go to school. I sleep late. I help my parents at home. I visit my grandparents. I go shopping. I play games with my friends. I watch a movie. On Sunday, I go to the park. I have a picnic. I rest at home. I get ready for school. Let's try a weekend routine. On Saturday, I wake up late. I eat breakfast with my family. I help my mother clean the house. In the afternoon, I play football with my friends. In the evening, I watch a movie. On Sunday, I go to the park with my family. We have a picnic. I read a book and relax at home. Now let's learn how to talk about your feelings during the day. You can say, I feel happy in the morning. I am tired after school. I am hungry at lunchtime. I am excited to play with my friends. I am sleepy at night. You can also talk about the weather in your daily life. For example, it is sunny today. I go to school when it is raining. I play outside when it is warm. I stay at home when it is cold. Let's practice a conversation about daily life. Anna: hello, Ben. What do you do every day? Ben: hi, Anna. I wake up at 6 o'clock. I brush my teeth and eat breakfast. I go to school by bus. Anna: what do you do after school? Ben: I go home and do my homework. Then I play with my friends. Anna: what do you do in the evening? Ben: I eat dinner with my family. I watch TV and go to bed at 9 o'clock. Now, let's try another conversation. Maria: hi, Tom. How was your weekend? Tom: hi, Maria. My weekend was good. On Saturday, I went to the park. I played football with my friends. On Sunday, I stayed at home and watched a movie. Maria: that sounds fun. Tom: yes, I had a great time. You can use these simple sentences to talk about your own daily life. Try to practice every day. You can write about your day in a notebook. You can talk to your friends or family in English. You can even talk to yourself in front of a mirror. Here are some tips to help you talk about your daily life in English. Use simple words and short sentences. Talk about what you do in the morning, afternoon, and evening. Use the present tense for things you do every day. Practice speaking out loud. Listen to English conversations about daily life. Write about your day in a diary or notebook. Do not worry about mistakes. Practice makes you better. Let's do a little exercise. I will say a sentence and you can repeat after me. I wake up at 7 o'clock. I eat breakfast with my family. I go to school by bus. I study English and math. I play with my friends after school. I eat dinner at home. I watch TV in the evening. I go to bed at 10 o'clock. Now, try to make your own sentences. Think about your day. What do you do in the morning? What do you do in the afternoon? What do you do in the evening? Try to say your routine out loud. If you want to talk about something you do not do, you can use do not. For example, I do not drink coffee. I do not go to school on Sunday. I do not play football every day. You can also talk about things you like or do not like. For example, I like to read books. I like to play games. I do not like to wake up early. I do not like to eat spicy food. Let's talk about some questions you can ask others about their daily life. What time do you get up? What do you do after breakfast? How do you go to work? Who do you eat lunch with? What do you do in the evening? When do you go to bed? You can use these questions to start a conversation with your friends or classmates. Let's try a short dialogue. Anna says, "What time do you get up?" Ben says, "I get up at 6:30. Anna says, "How do you go to school?" Ben says, "I walk to school." Anna says, "What do you do after school?" Ben says, "I do my homework and play with my friends." Now, let's talk about some special days. Sometimes your daily routine changes. For example, on your birthday, you can say, "Today is my birthday. I wake up early. My family gives me gifts. I eat cake for breakfast. I go to school and my friends sing for me. In the evening, we have a party. I am very happy." On a holiday, you can say, "Today is a holiday. I do not go to school. I visit my grandparents. We eat special food. I play games with my cousins. I have a lot of fun." You can also talk about your dreams and plans for the future. For example, "I want to be a doctor. I want to travel to many countries. I want to learn more English. I want to make new friends." Let's review what we learned today. We talked about how to speak about your daily life in English. We learned simple sentences for morning, afternoon, and evening. We practiced talking about weekends, feelings, and special days. We learned how to ask and answer questions about daily life. Remember, practice is very important. The more you talk about your daily life in English, the better you will become. Do not be afraid to make mistakes. Every day is a new chance to learn. Thank you for listening to Podlish Studio. If you enjoyed this lesson, please subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it with your friends. Leave a comment and tell us about your daily life in English. Keep practicing and see you next time.